This film supplements the instructions for use and serves to aid understanding. This film is not a substitute for reading and understanding the instructions for use. It is also not a replacement for mandatory instructions or training courses. Not all products, features, or services mentioned in this video are available for sale in all countries. Contact your local Dräger representative for more information. Mentioned trademarks are only registered in certain countries and not necessarily in the country in which this material is released. Go to dräger.com/trademarks to find the current status. To remove the face cuff, first unscrew the union nut from the hose connection. To do this, turn it anti-clockwise until it can be removed. Then open the zip on the face cuff. Remove the face cuff by pulling it over the adjusting ratchet and the hose connection. Then put the new face cuff over the adjusting ratchet and the hose connection and close the zip fastener completely. Then tighten the union nut to the hose connection. To remove the sweatband, first open the hook and loop fastener. Remove the sweatband from the hook and loop band. Then loosen the padding of the support ring by pulling it away from the hook and loop strap. Attach a new sweatband around the support ring and close the hook and loop fastener again. Attach new padding to the hook and loop strap on the head width adjuster. To remove the support ring, first take off the two locking screws on the outside of both sides of the visor. Hold the support ring firmly while doing so. Then remove the locking screws along with their fastening components on both sides. Remove the support ring from the welding guard. Insert the new support ring into the visor shell. Ensure that it is correctly oriented, with the ratchet pointing to the back of the visor. Then replace the locking screws along with their fastening components on the grub screws on both sides, and tighten them to secure the support ring. Always ensure that you use the correct components for each side. Inside the visor, first disconnect the cable between the ADF module and the button for activating grinding mode on the outside of the visor. Push the locks together and remove the ADF with filter frame from the welding visor. Gently bend the filter frame apart and first remove the ADF module from the bottom and then from the top of the filter frame to avoid breaking the cable. To remove the battery, unlock the battery holders on the ADF module by opening the flap downwards and to the side. Remove the old battery. Insert a new battery, ensuring the correct polarity. Then close the battery holders. To remove the inner cover plate, first reach into the recess at the top edge of the plate. By slightly bending the cover plate, you can remove it from the holder. Insert the new inner cover plate into the holder so that the engraving is readable when you look at the ADF module. To avoid scratches on the liquid crystal screen, make sure not to use any sharp tools when replacing the inner cover plate. To remove the outer front screen, hold the visor in your hand. Then gently push the outer cover plate towards the inner visor shell and remove it. Carefully pull the rubber seal away from the cover plate. If necessary, remove the protective film from the new outer cover plate. Then insert the plate into the seal so that the engraving on the screen is on the same side as the protrusion on the seal. Now insert the new plate with the seal into the welding visor from the inside, so that the engraved side of the plate is readable when looking at the visor from the front. Thread the plug of the new ADF through the recess in the filter frame and snap the ADF into the filter frame. Insert the ADF with the filter frame into the welding visor from the inside and slide the locks outwards so that the ADF is fixed in place. Insert the plug of the ADF into the housing of the button for grinding mode. Remove the two locking screws on the outside of the visor. Detach the face cuff from the hook and loop band in the visor shell. Remove the support ring with the face cuff from the mount of the visor shell. Open the press stud on the middle tab around the bar of the support ring. On each side of the support ring, there are 3 snap fasteners that connect it to the face cuff. Open them to detach the face cuff. Rotate the new face cuff so that the center is towards the rear of the visor shell, and then attach the face cuff to the hook and loop band in the visor shell. Align the support ring with its side markings R and L. Place the holders into the visor shell and secure the locking screws on both sides. Place the rear retaining loop of the face cuff around the bar of the support ring and close the press stud. Then thread the side fastenings of the face cuff onto the support ring and close the 3 snap fasteners on both sides. To replace the sweatband, detach it from the hooks of the support ring and remove it. Then detach the pad from the hook and loop band of the support ring and remove it. Wrap the new sweatband around the support ring and attach it to the hooks. Then attach the new pad to the hook and loop band. Detach the cover frame from the movable visor on one side and remove it. Place the visor with the outside over the work surface so that the ADF is not damaged if it falls out. Press the ADF module evenly upwards and remove it. Reach into the recess behind the outer front screen and slightly bend it to remove it from the holder. If necessary, remove the film from the new front screen. Then place the front screen into the side recesses of the ADF module. the recess behind the inner front screen. Slightly bend the front screen to remove it from the holder. If necessary, remove the films from the new front screen. Insert the new front screen into the holder so that the engraving on the screen is readable from the front. Slightly bend the new front screen to snap it under the side retaining rail on the ADF module. Open the two battery holders located at the bottom of the ADF module and remove the old batteries. Ensure the correct polarity when inserting the new batteries and close the holder again. Push the anti-glare shield through the open visor from the inside out to remove it from the movable visor. Then insert a new anti-glare shield into the recess. Flip the anti-glare shield over and snap it into the frame of the movable visor by pressing on the edge, starting from the bottom, then the back, and finally the top. Then close the movable visor. Insert the ADF module into the bottom of the visor. Ensure that the locking hooks are in the recesses of the movable visor. Then press the ADF module evenly downward until it snaps into place. Next, reinsert the cover frame into the movable visor. Flip up the movable visor and detach the grinding visor shield on both sides to remove it. Slightly bend the grinding visor shield to release it from the holder. Insert a new grinding visor shield into the recesses of the visor shell. Snap the grinding visor shield into place on both sides and close the movable visor again.